up, y'all? We are back with another motherfucking video. If you are new, you already know what to do, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You guys, I'm recording off of my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Usually I record on my Sony ZV-1, but today I wanted to test out the camera to see like what's that. So I just wanted to come in real quick just to kind of vent. I tried to do a video like this last night, but I feel like today my feelings are, I feel very strongly about what I'm about to talk about, and I'm gonna make this video like really quick. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, but no promises. I am so tired of the workplace. I am sick and tired of every single thing about it, you guys. And I have on my shades today. Okay, I wore my shades to work because it was just one of those days, you know what I mean? For those who know, like if you've been watching me, I recently got my CDL at the beginning of this year. That was a very big accomplishment for me this year. It was one of the biggest challenges that I ever had to do. I am no longer driving trucks right now, but I am trying to see if that's something that I want to pursue. Let me see if I can sit, y'all. So yeah, I'm trying to see if trucking is something that I even want to go into, and that's like a whole thing itself. I went back to the distribution center that I work at, and I fucking hate it, you guys. I just hate the workplace. I hate it, and hate is a strong word. And when I say I hate it, I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's no one in particular. Personally, no one really bothers me for the most part, because I ended up going back to my old job before I got on the trucks, and I'm pretty good at my job, so nobody really bothers me. But it's just like the little shit that is starting to irritate me, that is telling me that you need to leave. You guys, these are the signs that these are the signs that it's time to quit that job. It's time to quit. It's time to leave that environment. It's time to resign. It's time to move on with your life. And I am very well at that point where I need to move on with my life. I feel like the job that I am in suppresses me. I feel very suppressed. I feel depressed. I just feel very like in a ball, if that makes sense. And when I came up here, because I transferred to my job from back home in Georgia, where I originally started, where I should have stayed my ass at, I came up here, and I guess, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't been able to blossom in this environment. I haven't been able to be myself 100%. I'm very closed off. I barely talk to anybody at work. I want to say that I've developed social anxiety at this job. I guess because it's too much of people in your business, and people, like, the way it started is like when they opened up the place, they started off like we were family, and some people take that literal. And when people say that we're family, that means we are also all in your business. And I never gave people like that time of day to really be in my business, but people try. And I don't know, it just reminds me of a prison setting that I do not like. Like, if you ever worked in a warehouse environment, a lot of times it can give off prison vibes. When you are a female who works in a warehouse environment, and that's a video itself, like I might make a part 2 to this. When you are a female and you work in a warehouse environment, sometimes, depending on what type of female you are, because you have females who are attention seekers, and you have females who literally just want to go to work and that's it. I'm one of those people who just want to go to work and that's it. Like, I have my man's coincidentally, my man's gratefully works at the same location as me. We work at the same job. We always end up getting a job together, and I'm fine with it. But I'm the type of person where I like to go in and I like to leave. I don't like to do all the stuff in between. I don't like to catch up. I don't like to engage in other, like, I just don't. And this job has made me like this. It's just a little hard. It's hard being a female working in this environment. I feel like sometimes I can't do my work without someone looking at me a certain way, like in a certain way, or I can't work with someone always commenting on like a facial expression I have, or just commenting. Like, I had one guy pulled up on me and was like, "Why you look so uninterested?" And I'm just looking like, bro, what am I supposed to look like? Why are you paying attention to me so much? You know what I mean? Like, what, you expect me to smile while I'm doing my job that I fucking hate, that I do not like? What do you want from me? And I also had another guy, I guess he was interested, and he was like, "How come you don't engage with anybody? How come you don't talk with nobody or like play around and stuff?" I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not here for those reasons. I feel like when people do that, I feel like they are content in the space that they are in. I mean, I get it. Some people, they're like that to pass the time. But personally, if I'm at a place that I already don't want to be at, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? Personally. I'm a very kind person. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a kind person. And at work, I really try my best not to bring my feelings at home to work. And when I get home, all of those feelings that I collected from work and that I have going on at home in my personal life, it all bottles up into one thing. And then I have these periods where I feel very down and depressed. Usually during these periods, y'all, I do not post. I don't do shit. I'm not thinking, like, for me, even just sitting here to talking with you guys, I'm really like blowing off some steam, you guys, because nobody wants to listen to your shit. You know what I mean? And I know that people can relate. I cannot be the only one who fucking hates the workplace. I dislike it. I really, really do. To the comments people make, to the way people act. And it's like, it's crazy because the specific people who do certain shit do not, like, I don't mind them. You know what I mean? It's just like the workplace persona or the workplace mentality is what pisses me off. It just makes me not have a good time. And it's just a little shit that is starting to piss me off and irritate me. Like, today I had to wear my shades. I had to. Like, I told people my fucking eyes was hurting. And you want to know what? My eyes was fucking hurting from staring at that goddamn place. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I am so tired. And now I am stuck between if I want to go over the road trucking, because I really want to pursue my dreams full time. But in this economy, sis, I cannot let myself fail and go there. Like, I really want to leave this job, but inflation is so bad that it just makes it damn near impossible to even think like that. The area that I'm in, so I should have stayed my ass in hot Georgia. I should have stayed my ass there. But then I tell myself, you know, these experiences, I don't regret this experience, but then I do. But at the same time, I don't regret it because I feel like I've grown as a person. I've definitely grown as a young adult. And I'm just ready for a new chapter. And sis, if you clicked on this video, sis, it's time for that new chapter. It's time for you to start pushing your shit, okay? Because nobody's gonna push it for you. Working at these 9-to-5 jobs and retiring, they just sent me some type of benefit shit in the mail. I tore that shit up and I threw that shit in the trash compactor. I got up out of my car, and I don't do this shit. I'll take the trash in the fucking house and put it in the trash can. No, I was so over this job. I got out my car, my big back ass, got out my car to put them little benefits, retirement plans in the fucking trash. I'm not playing with them. I do not want to retire. I will not retire. I will not create a life sentence for myself at this job. Like, these people don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They do not. Like, you guys. There are so many things that I am tired of the workplace. I'm tired of people gossiping. I'm tired of the looks. Y'all, my job feels like fucking high school. I feel like I am back in high school. I am getting those vibes. And in high school, you know them vibes. I don't really have a lot of friends at work. I have like associates that I'll socialize with and that I feel like I can't even be myself with. But other than that, there's so many things that annoys me at work. I am tired of people gossiping. I am tired of people laying their problems on me, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck. And the crazy thing about having this nice persona, like being known as a nice and a kind person, people really think that you give a fuck. People don't give a fuck about my shit. I do not give a fuck about other people's shit. I don't. Like, I would rather not engage in conversation. That's and it's so unhealthy. It's crazy because when I went off to trucking school for the same company that I'm working for, when they sent me off to the trucking school, I felt more like an adult than I have ever felt. And I'm 24. So me moving up here by myself away from family with my partner, I feel like the majority has been at this job. The majority of my early adult years have been at this job. Like, I'm only 24. I'm 4 years in. And when I got sent to the trucking schools, the first time I've ever felt like an adult, because I was able to be myself. I was able to not care about being judged. I didn't feel like I was in high school. I felt like people was there to grind. People was there to get their shit, to change their lives. And I don't feel like that when I came back. And I knew that I didn't want to come back. But I had no choice at the time. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing on why the trucking didn't work out at my job. But it wasn't that I was bad at it. I'm just tired of the company as a whole. And I hate when people, tell you, oh, well, they have good benefits. Oh, your benefits, your stocks. Like, no. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I want to invest in other shit. Like, so, like, I'm to the point where I'm thinking about doing DoorDash and Uber Eats again. I did that shit before I started working here. I did Amazon Flex, and I just felt flexible, and I felt like more myself, and I don't regret this experience. I don't regret working at the company that I'm working at, but I'm ready to move on. It's time to move on, sis. I don't know how many times I have to say it. If you've gotten to this point in the video, sis, you feel it too. People's mentality makes it very, very hard. The way people think, people are so ignorant. People are so oblivious. It's a shame. I feel like I'm in high school. I feel like I am back in high school. No. Sis, it feels like prison. It feels like a co-ed prison. So, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Like I said, I am contemplating on going over the road. I don't even know if I really want to do that. So, that's something I have to figure out. But you guys, you are not alone. We have to change the directory. And you have to take control of your life. I have to say these things out loud. These videos are for me as well. I'm talking to myself, and I'm talking to those who are also feeling like the way I'm feeling. And this is like probably the most vulnerable that y'all have seen me, because I feel it. It's so hard to wake up to go to work. It is so hard to wake up to go to work. And I know millions of Americans feel this shit. I know I'm not the only one. 99% of those Americans are not going to do shit about it. They're just going to continue to be in the cycle. And I do not want to be in the cycle. I refuse to let a job put me in the cycle to be unhappy. I see so much more for my life. You have to see so much more for your life, sis. There is so much more out there. There's so much world out there that, you know, some people stay in the same state forever. They never leave the state that they were in. Some people never explore. They just go, it's just repetitive. I don't know how people can do that. The times has changed. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say, well, you're lazy. Everybody has to go. I don't give a fuck. That's everybody else. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you. Okay? We could change. We could do this, sis. Chase your dreams. If you are young, chase your dreams. Shit, I don't care if you fucking 40. You only get one life. Stop wasting your time on making the next man rich. That's all I have to say, you guys. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, what is there to say? This shit is rigged. If you felt like you could relate to this video, hit that like button, drop a comment. You're not alone, sis. You're not alone. You're not alone. I feel it too. You're not crazy. I feel it too, sis. Anyway, I will catch y'all in the next video. Okay? Bye.